Welcome to this unique episode in that we are only recapping one show.
Because it is a very important show to us.
Okay, and I was thinking we have never recapped Southern Charm because we started. Yeah, I think it finished right before we started this. Maybe we talked about the reunion. I'm not sure.
I feel like we at least talked about something because the breakup was around the time that we started.
Yes.
We definitely recapped that.
No, they broke up. I thought they announced it at New Year's Eve, like around New Year's.
But we talked about the breakup on the podcast.
Yeah, we definitely did. Yeah. Probably because it was in the news for so long. Anyways, we are talking about Southern Charm today. The premiere just aired November 19th. Very excited. Also, I don't know if are we allowed to say that we watched it already? And
well,
like we're recording this early.
Come out until
I know.
Yeah. Well, now you said it.
Like the logistics. Like, can we talk about the logistics? Anyways, never mind. Guys.
I think it's just under embargo.
Yeah,
we can't say the things that
we can't release it until the show has been out. Yeah, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's just odd because if you're like, why aren't they talking about BravoCon? Why aren't they talking about that? Like, because we haven't gone yet.
Yes.
Yes. We'll double check with Grace after this.
Okay, perfect. Otherwise, we're cutting this.
Otherwise, we're starting over. So yes, we saw the premiere of Southern Charm. I've never been more excited for a premiere, which is interesting because if you think about other classic shows like Vanderpump, my excitement for it started to wane like near the end of the seasons. I feel like Southern Charm was getting to that place where we were kind of debating, like, are they going to keep the show going?
Yeah.
Because they were trying to like bring new people in and constantly mixing things up. It has revived itself. And I feel really like people are always so excited for Southern Charm. And if you think about it, a lot of the cast members on Southern Charm have been on for a long time.
Yeah. Like we've got to see them throughout their life, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch like OG Southern Charm?
I started, like I watched when, what's her name and what's his name were still on it.
Catherine Dennis?
Yeah, yes. So then, but not like season 1, I don't think. I think I hopped on probably.
Like season 4 or 5 or something?
Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So early-ish days.
If you go back, if you want just like a wild roller coaster of a ride for a TV show, go back and start Southern Charm from season 1.
There's some crazy drama.
Nuts. And one of my favorite people ever to be on reality TV is Cameron.
Oh.
Love her.
I like Cameron too.
But she'll probably never come back.
Probably never.
Anyways. All right, premiere.
Okay.
We're at a baby shower, Madison's baby shower at Patricia's house.
Which is so sweet. Like, I've always loved their friendship, of course. I did have a thought quickly when Madison's mom and sister come. I think it's her sister. And I was like, ooh, do they feel like this was taken over by Patricia? But it didn't seem that way. Like, they were emotional. They were happy. Like, it seemed like they were enjoying themselves.
Yeah. I think they know that this is a part of Madison's life.
Yeah. And that relationship is obviously very meaningful to her.
Yeah. Did Madison come on the show because she would do Patricia's hair?
I don't know if that's why, but that was a connection.
So she legitimately was Patricia's hairstylist. Yeah. That's interesting. Now I want to look back and see like how because she's not an OG cast member at all. So I'm curious if that was how she was brought on.
Yeah,
to the show.
I will say, like, she is maybe my favorite cast member.
Yeah,
like someone asked me. We were at an event last night with Tom Schwartz, and someone from Hey You asked me like, "Who are you most excited to see at BravoCon?" And one of the people I said was Madison LaCroix.
Yeah,
like I love her.
She's stunning in person.
Like every time I've never seen her in person, but like every outfit she has, every hairstyle, like. She's funny. I love her relationships and her friendships. She's like a no bullshit kind of girl. Like, I love her. And she's a really good mom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you remember the scene? Was it last season where kids were picking on her son?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I felt that to my core because I just like put myself in her shoes and I was like, I can't even imagine.
But she's a really, really good mama.
Yeah. So baby shower at Patricia's house. And of course, they start the season with a fight amongst the guys. And then I was like, watch this. They're going to say 2 months earlier. And it was literally 2 months earlier. So
there's always foreshadowing.
There's always going to be drama amongst the men of Southern Charm, which is interesting because it's usually like
the girls.
The women are like bringing the drama, right? No,
but the boys have true drama.
Always the boys.
Always. And one thing to note is the baby shower is co-ed.
Love.
Which I love.
That was one of my notes. Like, it's his baby too.
Yes, agreed.
Like, let's invite everybody.
And a lot of Madison's friends are dudes.
Right.
So I love that.
Yeah. All right, so some of the pillars of the episode, and I think
this is Renee's dissertation.
Yeah, this is my theory. Everybody listen in, listen closely.
Intro, 3 points.
Yeah, conclusion. And then my what do you call it? The references at the end.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the things that are brought up that are kind of foreshadowing into what the season is gonna mostly revolve around.
That's recording, right?
Yeah. The Venita versus Craig, did not see this coming.
I did not either, because I've watched them in the press, but I didn't know it was this severe.
No.
You know?
Same. Like, I don't know if I caught Venita's press as much as Craig's, but Craig never once said anything about Venita. I didn't know this was a thing. Okay.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is, okay, so the other pillar is going to be Austen and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because they bring that up a lot. And then obviously Austen, Shep, and Craig's relationship. Mm-hmm. But if and then Craig and like the love triangle with Sally and Sally's friend that we have yet to see after the premiere.
Yeah.
The whole Venita Craig thing, okay, here's what I think. And maybe we have differing opinions.
Usually.
So Venita was in the press. Yeah. So once Paige and Craig broke up, it was obviously all over the press. Everyone was being asked about it. Mm-hmm. People were trying to villainize Craig, and then people were trying to villainize Paige. Like, of course, we couldn't just let people end a relationship and move on. It was like, let's fucking try and tear everybody down.
Yeah.
So Venita went on, I don't know if it was a podcast or she was doing an interview of some sort, and basically said she was on Paige's side because she's closer with Paige. Okay, fair. Cool. So maybe you never really built a connection with Craig, and you liked Paige better. Fine. So Craig saw what she was saying in the press, and then he was like, okay, I want nothing to do with Venita. Like, you're not my friend.
Yeah,
which
you made it clear.
Right. Which, like, at the end of the day, if she's saying she was closer to Paige, then I'm assuming the only reason she knows Paige is because Craig brought Paige around. So then clearly you did not have a relationship with Craig, and you guys you're not like buddies or like
friends
text messaging each other or anything. Also, there was the JT of it all. Like, Venita was always on JT's side. Craig and JT butted heads.
That's why I thought there was a friction between Venita and Craig.
Right.
Immediately,
maybe that's where it started.
JT.
Yeah.
Which, fair. Like, if I really don't like someone, or I have something like really bad happen with someone, and one of my so-called friends is taking his side when he is so clearly in the wrong.
Yeah.
Of course I'm not going to like that person. Like, you're the only person defending him. Venita was the only person who could even think about defending JT. And so, of course, Craig was going to be salty towards her.
Yeah.
Then you side with his ex who broke up with him. And
it
from his side was not like,
it wasn't
wonderful.
only siding with it. She was basically, I think her thing was like, if people were saying that Paige was cheating on you or was talking to another guy, like, why wouldn't you go out of your way to kind of squash that rumor so that she doesn't look bad?
Sure. But you don't owe her anything. She broke up with you.
You also don't know Craig's positioning. Maybe he was questioning that. And like, I've always thought this, like, he just went silent for a long time and everybody online was like drumming up all this shit. Did Paige defend Craig in the media? Like, I'm not sure. Like, and maybe people are like, yeah, she did, but I don't think so. I think it just ended up being a total mess.
Yes, I agree with that.
The thing about Venita is like, why couldn't she just kind of be Switzerland about it and see both sides instead of like making a position in the media.
Well,
Like,
my opinion is like neither of them are your best friend. Like neither of them are someone in your inner circle. So why the fuck do you care?
Exactly.
Why can't you just say like, okay, like sometimes I'll have an idea in my mind of somebody that's maybe an acquaintance, but that doesn't mean I'm going to treat them in a certain way.
Right.
I'm just maybe going to keep my distance a little bit and not get so close to them. Why can't she just like, you guys live in the same circle?
I kind of
Grow up.
feel, I know if it was me, I would have just been like, oh, it's like a terrible situation. Like,
correct.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yes.
It's almost like she was wanting Craig to know that like, I don't really like you.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're an asshole or whatever.
Yeah.
But also I can see a world in which she's like, Paige is huge. She's amazing. Like, I'm going to make this stance to try and like stay on her good side and
I could see that.
like befriend her.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see that.
I could see that as well.
I just don't like
and make a storyline so I stay on the show.
Yeah. That's what I think, because her whole stance and when she gets upset, it's because she wants to know people are on her side. Everything is about sides and loyalty, and maybe that's like a thing for her. But this is not your drama. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with you, in fact.
And is it like, oh, JT left. He was my whole storyline.
So like, how am I relevant? Mm-hmm. Because then her other like closest friend I would say is Leva, and Leva's not really like in the storyline at all.
Right.
So yeah, how does she stay relevant? Anyway.
And also, like, when Craig was like, okay, she's not my friend. I don't want anything to do with her. Like, I'm just not going to talk to her. We can go to the same events, but I'm not, like, going to befriend her.
Yeah.
Why is that a big deal?
Correct.
Why can't someone just not like somebody? But people make it sound like, oh, my God, like, you have to, like, rekindle your friendship and blah, blah. No, they never had a friendship.
Yeah.
He doesn't like her. She doesn't like him. Let's move on.
But I think we do need to really note that Craig is not out here saying like, you guys can't hang out with Venita.
Right.
Venita is out here saying
want anything to do.
You guys can't hang out with Craig.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
The worst, okay, when she was like, he's always freaking out, yelling at people. And then they show flashbacks of Craig, quote unquote, yelling at people. And he's literally talking how I'm talking now.
He's not raised his voice. Not once.
I don't think I've ever heard Craig raise his voice. Like,
and then she's sticking to that storyline though. She's like, no, I'm scared to talk to him because he'll yell at Madison's shower. Like, babe, he hasn't yelled. You're trying to create this narrative that he's this angry man that's scary and you don't feel safe, but like he's never done anything to make you feel unsafe.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not to invalidate her feelings. Like, I don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
But I just think it's overly dramatic, and she could have just showed up to the baby shower, had a good time, said, hey, Craig, nice to see you, and walked away. Mm-hmm. Like, so easy. Instead, she's trying to say, oh, I don't want to ruin Madison's baby shower, but then she's making a scene anyways. Open these gates. Let me out. I need to leave. She's mad at Sally. Sally's not a girl's girl. Like,
yeah,
shut up.
Yeah.
It pissed me off.
Yeah. So those are my thoughts on that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked that they flashed. I was surprised, like when Madison went over to Craig's house and they were talking about the breakup, and he was vulnerable in saying that like he was sad, and I don't know why, and maybe it's because Paige left reality TV. I kind of thought they just like wouldn't touch on that at all. Like I thought it was like, you know, done deal. But I love that they brought it up and they showed flashbacks, and Madison was asking him about it, and he was basically saying like, I couldn't eat or sleep for like a month.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that it's going to be a part of his story in this season. It's not just like not going to be brought up.
No, and I think it has to be. Like, the things that we know about Craig are that he very much changed in his relationship to being a new person. It impacted all of his friendships and relationships, primarily with Austen, his like best friend we see in this season, last season too. And now he's coming back to his old self a little bit. He's rekindling his friendships and relationships. And I think he's reclaiming himself post-breakup. So you can't not talk about the breakup.
Right. I know, because it was such a major part of his life.
Yes.
Let's talk about the being more like himself. And he even brings it up in the show. He was like, I don't necessarily want to go back to, you know, the party days where he was always like drinking or taking substances. But there is a sense of, but it's a weird dynamic because last year, and Austen brings this up, he was basically saying he has alcohol issues. That's why he was cutting his drinking, not wanting to go out with his friends, completely changing his lifestyle, and was very concerned about how people viewed him. And I think it was because of the relationship with Paige, I think. And she I
think so too,
alluded to the, when he would drink, he was turning into an asshole, basically. There's the whole Kyle and Amanda's wedding thing where he got kicked out of their wedding because he was being so
I kind of forgot about that.
belligerent. I know. And so
shit.
I think a huge part of him reeling back the drinking and going out was because of Paige. He wanted to keep that relationship over and above everything else.
Which I don't think is a bad thing.
Don't think it's a bad thing at all. And I'm not saying he changed for the worse. It's just he then started this lifestyle branding stuff. He was getting partnerships with cookware lines and doing cooking videos. And he was kind of changing his image online. And I think that also played a huge role in him not wanting to drink or go out or act in the way that maybe he did previously. And now this season we're kind of seeing that turn a little bit, and it's how far will it go? Does he have it under control?
I just think it was two very large extremes. Remember that conversation with Craig and Austen where Austen's like, you've changed, man. And he's like, yeah, of course I have. I have businesses to run.
Yes.
What's wrong with that? But then Austen was like, so you're saying you're never just going to come have a beer with me?
Right.
And he was like, no, never.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be two extremes. You can run a successful business, be a good person, and still go and hang out with your friend.
Mm-hmm. You know how we always talk about
the
pendulum thing? Years ago, it was so far on the one side, partying, always out.
Yeah.
And then it went so far to the other side where he was
I'm never.
Yeah.
These extremes.
It's almost like the all or nothing mentality. Yes. And maybe now he's kind of, going in the middle of those two things.
And I think he's on this journey to finding himself again too. Not to be so cheesy, but I really do think he's okay, so now what is my life? You know, I guess I am going to go on dates, and I do find that person attractive. Or when Madison's like, oh, do you like Sally? And he's like, yeah, maybe we would have fun together. I kind of think he's finding his way.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that's interesting about how this season is starting off is that Craig is now single and Austen is in a committed relationship, which last season we were introduced to Audrey. She was on a few episodes.
Mm-hmm.
The foreshadowing doesn't look good. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think their relationship lasts.
Yeah.
And the whole... She lives in a different city. We only see each other 3 to 5 times a month. And that works for us. He's always reiterating the fact that we're not together 24/7. And that's working for us.
Yeah.
And I like that. And she does her thing and I do my thing. And I honestly think that's why that relationship was able to last that long.
For sure.
1,000%. But it is kind of sad because she's in this relationship thinking that it's going to eventually move to the next step.
Progress. Yeah.
And I wonder if that's when he pulled away and then the relationship fizzled out.
So I think my theory is Craig was in a relationship. His business was thriving. Madison was having a baby. All of his friends were in relationships. And even Shep was kind of with that girl for a second. And so I think Austen was like, oh shit, I need a girlfriend. So then he has this committed relationship because he was all about it at the beginning. And now when the producers ask him and he's talking to the camera, he's he doesn't even smile. He's not even excited about the relationship. And so I just think it was more convenient to be able to say that he had a girlfriend than actually having a girlfriend. Like,
I know.
that's sad to say, but that's my outsider opinion.
I think all these things kind of happened at the same time. Like Paige and Craig broke up. So now Craig is single and his friend is starting to be back.
I think he's like, oh, I get my friend back.
I know.
Like, it's cute. It's like this bromance. And I think he wants to like have their like fun days back.
I know. It's like Austen, why don't you just propose to Craig?
Correct.
Like,
it's so cute.
It's interesting because they're always butting heads, but you know that their friendship runs deep because
they care.
They have so many businesses together.
But also, I don't even think it's the business part. I think it's like they actually care in their soul and their heart.
Yeah.
Like when they're fighting, they're genuinely upset about it.
Oh my God. Remember they cried last season.
There's other people that fight that like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. It's so true. So I'm curious to see what happens throughout the season.
Well, we see
to get to that dinner where they're like not having it.
But also the preview shows Austen like macking on people.
Really?
I saw kisses.
Yes.
Of like, you know, more to come on this season, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. So maybe
I'm like, obviously they break up.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
so maybe we'll get to see like single Austen and Craig together again, which we didn't really think we'd see.
And Shep.
But like Shep's always single.
Oh, Shep. What are we gonna do about Shep?
I love Shep's honesty. So like in the one of the first scenes of the episode, Shep and Austen are shopping for Madison's baby shower, and Shep gets there first. So like picture Shep like at a fucking baby store. He like has no idea what he's looking at, and he's telling these women who are working there like, oh yeah, like it's not my baby, but like we're shopping for our friend's baby. And actually the guy that's coming to meet me is like her ex. So like that's kind of funny.
It's giving like you're so uncomfortable that you just keep talking.
Overshare. Like he is always oversharing and he's so awkward.
He's like,
but
oh my God,
so funny.
I'm in a baby store. I'm so uncomfortable.
I love him. And I love how cheap he is.
Do you know what I just thought of?
What?
Austen. Okay. I follow him on a line, obviously. But every time his content comes across my desk, it's like him and like he got a new cat.
No.
And I'm just wondering if
really
the cats came after the breakup with Audrey and now he's like an old cat, a crazy cat lady.
I really so badly hope not.
Did you not know he had cats?
I had not.
He got 2 cats.
Please don't cancel me. I hate cats.
You know what? I always want a cat.
He did get 2 cats.
Don't say ew.
In an ad. #CatDad era. Oh no. An ad with Temptations cats treats. This is terrible. Austen.
So Austen's a cat lady.
He just went like down on my rate.
No. I actually love it. They're so cute.
Of course you do. Ew.
I know. I'm a loser.
Ew.
Anyways, Austen and I are kind of like simpatico because of course he bought Madison the giant teddy bear.
Yeah, which is
what do you
like
think I would buy?
Yeah, correct.
Literally same.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, a $350 teddy bear.
You
Put
did get me a jelly cat for my birthday.
Wrap it up.
It's true.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Okay, let's talk about Molly's reptiles for a moment. She is such an interesting character. And I need to know more. Like, they need to follow her around more because she's very interesting.
All I can say is Hot Mess Express.
You think? Why? Because she has reptiles?
Did you see her apartment?
Yeah, she's a hoarder. However, she did
lost
explain,
a snake.
I know, but she did explain
Doesn't matter.
that she just moved into a smaller place. But yeah.
And, you know, I have a thing about crying. When you are flirting with a man at a party,
oh my God,
we're not even a party,
different.
A baby shower.
We're so different. I know what you're gonna say.
You have a commitment. You're saying like, oh, I have to go play in my band. And you're kind of like boasting that you play in a band. And that's on your radar. You have to go. You've told everyone you're leaving at this time to go. And you get drunk, so you miss it. And you decide that flirting with this man is actually a better option than your commitment to go to band. And then you start feeling bad about it and you cry in front of said man. Hot Mess Express. Corey's literally like,
do you know what I took away from that scene?
I don't even want to know what.
Like, she was so upset. And he
go
was
to
like,
band.
No, he literally like walked away and was like, calm down. And I was like,
correct.
rude.
No, calm down. crying at somebody else's baby shower because you missed your band practice, go to band. They're all going to be so mad at me. Yeah, of course they are, because you committed to something and you didn't go.
Go to band.
Go.
I thought it was a band practice, and then it was a freaking performance.
No, it's like a performance. That's what I'm saying. So like,
and then I was like, oh,
or don't go.
That's not good.
Correct. But don't cry about it. That's not going to fix your problems. Hot mess express.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've opened my eyes. This is what we do here. We have differing opinions, and then it like opens my eyes to new ways of viewing things.
This is the thing. It's like flirting with Corey to her was more important than going to band. So like she was like, okay, I'm really enjoying this time with this man. Like maybe this will be fun, or guy or boy, or however you want to look at Corey. And so I'll skip the band. Like that will be worth it. But then you aborted your mission because you cried in front of him.
Do you know what's so
And you
funny?
made him not like you.
So now you're not going to band, and you're not
and you lost
Corey.
the boy. So lose. Like you should have went to band.
What's so funny?
What?
In my notes, like, we are so funny. Like, this is how you interpreted this situation.
I was like, oh no.
In my notes, I'm like, oh, it must be so hard to like have a commitment to something like a band and then also film a reality TV show like with like scheduling and stuff.
All
like,
these people have businesses that they're running. You're in a band. You chose to be in a band. You know ahead of time all the times of your band.
I know.
So go
to band.
Correct.
Go to
Have
band.
drinks later. You can. They're gonna after party. You can come back later.
Yeah.
But also, if I'm playing in a band, I'm not drinking before.
Right.
Bad idea.
She doesn't take band seriously. Clearly. Obviously.
But talk about Hot Mess Express and like. And when Corey's just like, wow, calm down. I literally was like,
does he live in Charleston? So
yes.
Corey is friends with Craig.
Which I didn't realize this. They're friends from high school, it said. And Corey was on Winter House and then Summer House. So that's how I knew him. So when he came on the show, I was like, oh, crazy.
Right.
That they're friends, because the overlap of these shows is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
so that's even more of an overlap, because like the Summer House, Southern Charm feud. Because remember the whole thing where did Paige reach out to Madison or something and Madison didn't respond? Or remember there was something about that when they broke up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Madison
Paige brought it up on the reunion or something.
Yeah. Madison didn't reach out to Paige when they broke up. I think that was the thing. But Madison is like loyal to Craig.
Yeah.
And it's awkward.
Yeah.
And she didn't go and be like Venita, like, I don't like Paige. Like, no, she just simply did not engage.
Yeah.
Good.
Interesting. Yeah, and obviously she's going to be there for Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Any more thoughts?
I really love to see Sally and Craig. Like, I'm here for it.
I'm very excited for the love triangle that is about to occur before our eyes.
But I really dislike that Venita makes Sally feel that she can't engage with Craig without being a girl's girl. Like, she's like, Sally's not a girl's girl because she is like hanging out with Craig.
Because Craig and Venita don't get along.
Yeah, like Venita thinks to be a girl's girl, if I don't like someone, you don't like them either. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You're not a girl's girl, Venita, because you're not supporting your girl in a crush that she has.
Right.
Like, how about we flip the narrative?
Right.
That bothered me.
All right. Well, so much more to come this season.
It's going to be a juicy season.
I love talking about these relationships because I think because I've been following them for so long.
I also really want to go to Charleston.
Oh my God. It looks so beautiful. In the summer, though.
Fun, yeah.
In the summer, for sure. And then we'll like go to one of those crawfish.
Yes.
What do they call them?
Not a roast. Boil.
Well, think about it. It is a reality TV hotspot. And remember, we were going to try and decide where we wanted to go. Like, Charleston has Sewing Down South, Craig and Austin's new restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
that. The wedding venue. We could get married at their wedding venue.
Oh, my God. The Southern Hospitality place?
Yes. Yes. Leva's restaurant. There's something else I'm missing.
A hotel?
No.
JT is a hotel.
I don't know.
I think.
We could go to Whitney's like lair.
Hair salon.
Yeah, we could get our hair done from Madison.
Oh my God, Whitney's lair.
We could go for a martini at Miss Patricia's.
I would die.
Anyways, well, thank you guys so much for listening to our very special Southern Charm premiere episode. We will be back every single Thursday with our Southern Charm recaps, so don't miss those.
And all our thoughts.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.